Alright, we'll be getting started here in a few minutes. Sorry about my quality, I'm using a different microphone than I use to record videos with. Oh, man. What a freaking crazy day. I'll give it like another 30 seconds and we'll get into it. Turn the music down. Oh shit, that's too much. There, that should be good. Alright, we'll get started here. Yeah, holy crap. Freaking final update of Destiny 2. You know, this day was always coming. I just never really expected it to be. I didn't think it was going to be this soon. You know, like, wow. I mean, you know, you've already seen like everybody read through this thing already, but I just want to. I guess I kind of want to go through it and reminisce a little bit. Holy crap! So, I guess before I go into all this stuff, oh man, I didn't start playing Destiny 1 until Rise of Iron, when a buddy of mine was like, "Oh, dude, you should play Destiny with me. It'd be so cool." And I had like only recently gotten a PS4 and all that, and it's like, oh, "Okay, dude, yeah." So pre-ordered the Destiny 1 collection with Rise of Iron, Taken King, all that stuff. That's when I played. Yeah, I know, dude. It's. I mean, here's the thing. Destiny 1, I mean, excuse me, Destiny 2 was always going to this was always going to happen. Like this Age of Triumph thing was always going to happen. It happened it happened well, a year sooner than I expected it to. So, that's rough. But, you know, a lot of I think Destiny 2 is long overdue to being done and replaced by Destiny 3. Which, you know, clearly in this article they don't announce, they don't say anything about Destiny 3, which, you know, whatever. But like it's bound to happen. Well, I'm not going to say Destiny 3 is bound to happen because I don't want to make any promises. Oh yeah, dude, it is bittersweet. Like, you know, I got into Destiny because a buddy of mine was like, "Oh, we should play." And then like I was like a big PvE player and he only played PvP, so like playing together was kind of annoying. But then Destiny 2, which I played a ton of Destiny 2, like so much, especially like, you know, I guess kind of recently. One of the super big things for Destiny 2 specifically, like I have a lot of really, really close friends that I've made because of Destiny 2. Like my Destiny clan, we expect exotic drops. Like we've had 3 in-person meetups over the past 3 years, and I'm planning our 4th one for this summer, getting that all set up. And like, you know, so these are some of my closest friends of all time, like second only to my buddies from high school. So like, Destiny is like hugely important and influential in my life, especially Destiny 2. So seeing the fact that, like, you know, this is the end for Destiny 2 content, that specifically Destiny 2, because they have some wording here where is it? Here, it's this. We're proud of Destiny 2, the places it took us, and the legacy it has created. Because of all of you, our universe is vast, built on years of shared stories. Wait, no, that's not it. Never mind. Where the heck is it? Here. It's the first freaking line. I'm stupid. For almost 12 years, we have had the joy and honor to explore the Destiny universe with you all. Through all of the ups and downs, surprises and triumphs, building Destiny alongside our players has been a monumental privilege. While our love for Destiny 2 has not changed, it has become clear that after the final shape, we've reached the time for our shared worlds and Destiny to live beyond Destiny 2. That wording is very deliberate. It's very deliberate. Things moving. It's, they're saying to live beyond. Oh, can I highlight it? To live beyond Destiny 2. We have Destiny 1. We have Destiny 2. Destiny Rising doesn't count because Bungie doesn't make that. So, what's beyond Destiny 2? Is it another Destiny game? Maybe. Could it be, other types of media? Maybe as well. I don't know. I don't really know what to expect. All I know is that it's, whatever's coming next is not in the form of Destiny 2. So it's insane. Got into Destiny 2016, has made a lot of great memories. Let's try and see it. Yeah, dude, it's, in my opinion, the big issue that Bungie's had with the Destiny franchise, specifically Destiny 2, is a too many cooks in the kitchen thing. Because, we've had what? 3 different game directors for Destiny 2. Might be 4, but I think it's only 3. Because we had Luke Smith, then I think it was Joe Blackburn, and then Tyson Green, and now the game is dead. Well, no longer in active development. So they're moving on. So that's crazy. And each of them had completely different approaches to the game. And then you can even look to because Luke Smith, as far as I know, was from, launch till I think sometime post Beyond Light. Somewhere around there. Because I'm pretty sure Joe Blackburn took over before Witch Queen. And then he was there until, I think he left right with the launch of Final Shape. Or right before. Something like that. I don't remember the exact dates. But, each of them had very different ideas for how to approach the game. And a lot of them were huge conflicts with each other. Even some of their ideas, the ideas and how things were managed during their time was contradictory to previous stuff. Look at the launch of Destiny 2. Double primary. Everything's a heavy weapon. Crazy slow abilities. Everything's just mid, designed to try and be try for the PvP part to be quote unquote competitive and everything. It's just a bunch of crap. And then just the complete flip on its head to the weapon system of Destiny 2 from Forsaken, which we still have today. It's crazy. The split from Activision that was spring of 19. Yeah, that was spring of 19. So that was a big deal because then Bungie didn't have the support of the other studios like Vicarious Visions and such. So that hurt a lot for their development stuff. I don't really know how the idea for monetization changed, because they went to the Battle Pass system, which I fucking hate. I hate Battle Passes. I hate the Fortnitification of Destiny 2 is, in my opinion, what killed it. if it just stayed being Destiny, if it just stayed as Destiny, it would have been way better. But you talk about the layoffs that happened in 23, the 2 rounds. Because if you're talking about that, that was Bungie. That's Bungie. Like that's like completely self-inflicted, because they expanded rapidly after the huge cash infusion from, well, not huge cash infusion, not necessarily, but from like the acquisition from Sony. You know, they had a lot of potential there, and they expanded rapidly. And then like, you know, Destiny was doing okay, but it wasn't enough to support like 5 different projects. And then the studio crashed, and crashed hard. So there's a lot of stuff that happened there. There's a lot of layers to what went on. It's pretty rough, and things are still pretty rough at Bungie, I'd say, even today. Like the I wouldn't say it's all that much better. It's probably worse, honestly, because Marathon is like doing fine, I guess. Like it's not doing well, but it's not like complete total abject failure. It's just like, well, I guess like budget wise, if the alleged $250 million budget is true, then yeah, it's like that's abysmal. That is horrid. But you know, like Marathon's doing whatever. The game's fine, and they're like Destiny-ifying it now because, you know, that's what people want. I was surprised that they didn't launch with a PvE mode already, because Tarkov has that. Tarkov is like one of the most hardcore. Well, I don't play extraction shooters, but according to my friends that do, Tarkov is like the premier hardcore extraction shooter. Could be wrong, just taking their word for it. And that has a PvE only mode. I mean, the first few weeks of a season are PvP only, and then it opens up to PvP servers and PvE. So like the fact that Marathon didn't launch that with that was like, it was incredibly surprising. And also, it's not to mention it's just marred in controversy. But man, and they said that like, you know, that Destiny wouldn't tank because of Marathon, and I kind of think that it did. So I don't have like, unlike other, I know some Destiny players have, like Destiny 2 players have massive hate boners for Marathon. I don't really, but you know, it did impact Destiny 2. Like it's a fact. Oh yeah, dude, SRL. I want to go through some of the article too. But I guess just a little bit of preamble for it. It's just so much has happened to this game. It's crazy. Here, like the Monument of Triumph. This is just moments of triumph and everything. Dude, this director screen, oh, it's beautiful. This is like one of the most beautiful Destiny menus of all time. Charlie is in Moist Critical. If that's it, then no, I don't watch them. But like I mean, look, this is what the portal should have freaking been. Like a thing here, like the quick launch menu that Destiny 1 has. Like it just should have been this the whole time. This is beautiful. This is incredible. And one of the best freaking things ever. Best menus ever. It's so awesome. And what sucks is like if you're max level right now, if you're at 550, that's it. You're at max level forever. Which I mean, I guess that's the same thing with Age of Triumph and Destiny 1 because they didn't the level cap was 400 from the dawning and they didn't increase it. Which I kind of wish they increased it to like 410 or something. That would have been cool. Make it super freaking hard to get to 410, but whatever. But here it's like 550. That's it. You're done. It's not hard to get to 550 either. It's really easy. It's just like, oh, man. But with that aside, this is beautiful. Oh man. If yeah, well they did say that they're like listening that they like well, not the quote unquote we're listening thing from Bungie, which is a bunch of shit. But the well they did say that they took a lot of community feedback from the last year and implemented like tons of changes based on it, which great. Cuz like this is what we well also this is what we should have had from the start. Like what pisses me off so much is that so much of the crap that happened with Edge of Fate that made it bad was completely avoidable if you just thought for a few seconds. You know? It's insane. Genuinely insane. Like the reason why the director exists is because initially Destiny had a portal style menu and they're like, this is boring. So they crammed and made the director and it's one of the best menus of all time. And then they're just like, 10 years later, oh, we're gonna we're just gonna make the portal like, Fortniteify the fucking menus. And it's just like, dude, like you made this mistake before and you fixed it. And instead of like going with the solution that everybody loves, you made the same mistake again. Like, how do we do this? Why? Ugh, it's so frustrating. Like, Edge of Fate could have been really good. Like, pretty much, if Edge of Fate didn't have like the portal bullshit, it would have been like a mediocre expansion. It would have been like all right. I still think that whatever their plans were for those 4 expansions, Edge of Fate, Renegades, Shattered Cycle, and Alchemist, they should have just like crammed those all together and turned them into whatever the Destiny 3 base campaign would have been. Because like it's ridiculous. Or you just like or Edge of Fate could have been like a great intro to like base campaign if you spread it across the solar system, which you could have done. Like they had all that lore about the Earth, like decaying and everything. So like, why not have a few story missions on Earth where things are decaying? Like it could have done something. Also, yes, Matter Spark is what it's called. That shit sucks. Ugh. It's genuinely terrible. Also, they didn't even bring back the freaking previous campaigns or anything. All the vaulted content's still just gone. Like I know Pantheon 2 is bringing back a lot of those bosses from the raids, but like the campaign's gone. Like the campaigns are just gone. It's lost media now. They're just gone forever. Unless the alleged Destiny 2 Classic is coming, which who fucking knows. But oh man. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, dude. Forsaken, in my opinion, the first 5 years of Destiny were the peak of Destiny. And the reason why I say that is because when they, with Shadowkeep and like the battle pass and like, oh, here's the roadmap, here's when all of this stuff is coming out, which like, I understand showing some of the stuff, but also like, you know, especially with Season of Dawn and them showing the freaking exotic, like the exotic missions coming here. And then when we did the community puzzle and we're like, we got the exotic, it's like, oh, that's super cool. Is this like a secret exotic? And like, no, it's actually just like this is the exotic mission that they had on the roadmap. It's like ruined everything. Like, it's terrible. And also like their whole like encryption thing's so bad because it's so easy to data mine stuff. Like, it's like and also like because of how public facing how much information they give to the public through the API, it's insane. Destiny 2, I mean, Destiny 1's API is not as in depth. Like you can't like go in and try and like find potential weapon rolls and stuff. But like you can see like everything in Destiny 2. So there's no secrets, which really sucks. That's one thing I loved about Destiny 1 is that there were secrets. Like things like were just like hidden in plain sight. Yeah. But I guess we'll continue through. You know, the embrace player feedback, director and portal, boom, refresh thing, woohoo, yeah. Again, one of the most beautiful menus in Destiny history. Pantheon 2.0, awesome. Basically, it seems like Pantheon 2.0 is just going to be what Pantheon 2.0 is going to be like the Leviathan stuff, which is what they show here. But hopefully they have like Insurrection Prime. But I don't know if there are still VOG secrets to discover, but I do know that there's a secret on the Crucible map Last Exit that allegedly hasn't been solved yet. I haven't like looked into that whole secret thing in years, so I could be wrong. But as far as I know, that's a thing. Also, like, I'm not here when the June update comes out. Like, I'll be on a business trip, returning from a business trip when whatever. When the June update comes out, I'll be flying back, and it's just like, come on, bro. And this online class that I'm taking is kicking my ass. It's hard. It's a 4 credit hour class, which normally takes 15 weeks to go through. It's crammed all into 6 weeks. So there's so much work to do. It's insane. Hopefully some of my friends who haven't played Destiny 2 will hop on to play some more when this update comes out. I'm hoping. And then like that's cool. I'm really happy about that. The Pantheon the raid update. Honestly, this is the thing I'm like, I guess one of the things I'm happiest about. Oh yes, hi cat. You just gonna lay on my lap now? Okay. Like, this is freaking awesome. I'm so happy about this. Hey. Like, what? I wonder if they're going to have a specific armor set for Pantheon. I wonder. That would be cool, but I don't know. But there are 10 dungeons and 9 raids, so that's 19 armor sets and around 100 weapons that are like getting like updated with like a ton of new stuff. It's so awesome. It's really exciting. There's so much stuff to grind for, which, good. That's really good for the final update of the game, having a shitload of stuff to grind for. It's really important. Keeps the lights on. Destination stuff getting updated. It's really cool. Distortions sounds kind of like a refresh of what flashpoints. Maybe they'll like with the planet that has like distortions, like enemy difficulties increased or whatever. I don't know, but they also said that like that world drops have tiers and everything, which is like awesome. Excuse me. I still think the tier system's dumb. Yeah, they're like putting everything with the tier system. I still think the tier system's dumb. Like they should have just like either just like make like adept weapons better, or like have like I don't know, or just like change weapon rarities and make the tier system the weapon rarity system in its place, something like that. I don't know. It's like I just don't think it's that great. You just have like have like the weapon enhancements system was already great. Just make it have 2 more tiers to it that increase your other stuff. I don't know. I don't think everything that they did in Edge of Fate was bad. I think like some of the armor stuff is okay, but the fact that like the old armor with impossible stat distributions like mess with stuff, like there's a lot of weird stuff. Yeah, dude, I was watching like the Dato's reaction for stuff, and he was tearing up, which like I totally get why Dato was tearing up because like I mean he's the guy. He's been covering D1 since before it fucking launched. Like he's the main Destiny YouTuber. And like, Destiny 2 is done and Destiny 3 is nowhere in sight. So, it's stressful times. Yeah, Dato. Like the OG guy. Yeah, like I've been watching Dato since I started playing with Rise of Iron. Like he's like the main guy I go to for everything. Oh man, it's crazy. Then new sandbox stuff. We're finally getting the 4th aspects for Solar Hunter and Titan and Void Warlock. Finally. Been waiting for this for a while. New Void Hunter melee, which is cool, but like, can we get like Sunstrike back on Sunbreaker Titan? Can we get like regular punches on the Titan subclasses, please? Like, why do all of them have like mostly ranged melees? Like, or shoulder charge? Like, why? Give us like just regular ass melees. Whatever. Finally, new darkness grenades. Finally. Oh, it took so long. Class specific abilities. I don't even know what. Well, Ward of Dawn rework. Good. Ward of Dawn sucks so much in D2. So glad that that's getting fixed. Well, I just wonder what else they're doing. I mean, they're going to be putting stuff out for a while, so just curious to see. Elevating exotics, like there's just going to be tons of buffs, and like finally, catalysts. Hopefully, we're getting exotic catalysts for every single exotic gun that doesn't have a catalyst. Which there's a lot. All of the raid exotics, with the exception of Whirling Ovation and Legend of Accurus, none of them have a catalyst. Well, except for the Destiny 1 weapons. But all the Destiny 2 raid exotics, with the exception of those two, like it's no catalysts. There's a lot. So here's hoping that we get some. Well, that they all get them. And also hoping for craftable Hawkmoon. That'd be pretty cool too. Yeah, the guns without catalyst are good, but like because just about everything has gotten exotic catalysts, like it's just makes sense to give everything exotic catalysts. Yeah. Portal overhaul, cool. A lot of new stuff here. I wonder what this means. Like what all they're doing here. I wonder how Zer's gonna change. I've got no idea. It'd be interesting. Like is each like op category gonna have like their own weapon set, like solo, like it's not gonna bleed together like it does now? Because right now, arena, fire team, and crew, and excuse me, and solo ops all have the same loot pool. So are they gonna separate those out and have different loot for each thing? Which, if so, cool. Honestly, cool. New art, cool. Glad that they're making these activities not bad and suck. Gambit ops, so happy. I love Gambit. Back in the day, I was a top 1% Gambit player. I'm proud of that. Scares it makes people think I'm crazy, which they might be right. Who knows? But also, like they have like a permanent schedule for Iron Banner and Trials. Like that's awesome. Wish that happened for Destiny 1. Wish they could go back and do that for D1, but like the fact that we're getting monthly Iron Banner and all the other weeks are going to be trials forever, like awesome. This is good. That's really good. Really wish that was a thing for D1. God, that makes me so mad. Uh and then seasonal events, they're going away. That's expected. Uh, or they're available for Bright Dust. Whatever through the engram focusing. Okay, cool, whatever. The Eververse stuff updates that we're getting are basically just like here you can max out all your stuff easier. I'm gonna turn the music down a click. Oh, yeah, it was 2 clicks. My bad. Oh, do you mean like the Eververse calendar trackers? Because those are still a thing, as far as I know. And people just wait for stuff to be available for Bright Dust. There's still public event trackers for D1. Like it's all like publicly sourced info though. Like the timers when they can happen, nothing of like that has changed. But I mean, like they still exist. You still use them. But cool, this stuff here. Bright Dust rotation. So I guess so there are what? I don't know if they're changing how frequently you can earn Bright Dust or if that's staying the same. If it's staying the same, that kind of sucks. But if it's, I kind of hope that they make it a bit easier to obtain, or just or like make because currently there's a weekly limit of what you can earn from doing orders and stuff. and hopefully they like would. It would be nice if they made that a daily limit, but who knows? The but they're gonna be rotating what's available for Bright Dust on a daily basis, so that's pretty cool. Rewards passing, cool, whatever. New exotic hand cannon, cool, whatever. Yeah, but whatever. Yada yada yada. Don't really care. Armor ornaments, cool, I guess. I mean, like having my whatever, my Worm God's Caress look like blue gauntlets is cool, I guess. Like, I don't know. Don't really care, but whatever. It's not bad. Making all the expansion, everything cheaper, always good. This game is ridiculously expensive. SRL coming back, of course. Finally, took the death of the game for this to happen. But when Renegades had when those things from Renegades, the pikes, I guess, from Renegades had the speedometer and everything, it's like, yeah, we're getting SRL at some point. It has its own weapon set too, which is cool, and armor set with armor set bonus. Like, that's cool. It would be if the freaking armor set bonus has things that has like any of like the D1 like SRL armor bonuses, like one that gave you where your side boosts took less energy and stuff like that. That'd be crazy. That'd be like insane for Sparrow flying as well. Like, that'd be really cool. So I'm excited for SRL. They're gonna be putting more stuff out for a good few weeks. You know, cool. And then they go dark after probably July is when they go dark on Destiny stuff until they have stuff ready for whatever's next. Which, in my opinion, what's next for Destiny is Destiny 3. That's my opinion. It's not based on any fact or info. It's mostly copium and desire for this game to not die horribly. Well, this franchise, because Destiny 2 is now technically dead, but whatever. Man. Really hoping that we get some good stuff from it. Man. D2 has been around for 9 years, which is it's a long time. Oh man. Well, hopefully, I don't think this is the end for Destiny. I'd be amazed if it was. As far as I can remember, I know that the earning call that Sony had and like their discussions about Bungie were pretty rough. Lost a lot of money, but they apparently, from everything that I can understand, and from talking with other people who are more familiar with how those go, Sony hasn't given up on Bungie entirely, especially the Destiny franchise, because it prints money. Also, like, Sony would be fools to abandon Destiny because of the potential revenue that I can provide. Just from a revenue standpoint, Though I honestly, in some ways, having no Destiny for a while could be a way to help with franchise fatigue. give it some time to breathe, and then like start having a fresh start. I don't think it's entirely bad that that happens. It's just that hopefully whatever they do next, they take a serious look back on what they've gone through and what they've done to understand how to best approach the game going forward. It's really all we can hope for. Man, what a crazy journey through Destiny 2. Oh. Well, I guess it's gonna, well, you know, I'm gonna keep doing D1 videos and all that. Well, I think post, you know, June update, I think it's gonna be like a similar Destiny 1 situation. Like the diehards are gonna stay with it, and other people are just gonna pick it up every now and then when it's fun. You know, it's gonna be like pretty much an identical situation. The only difference is that, in my opinion, D1's slightly better. Well, there are pros and cons to both games, but you know, Destiny 1's doing fine. Destiny 2 will do fine. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm just hoping that the rest of the stuff. Yeah, D1 is harder, which is good in my opinion. Destiny 2 kind of babies you, or like the game is just too easy because your abilities are just so fucking cracked. I really don't like that, and it's really frustrating. Like Destiny's like they listened to all the Reddit people and then it turned to shit. Like this game, Destiny's awesome when it's, you know, kind of a challenge to do stuff. You know, like when there's like an actual chase to cool rewards. Like the tier system is rough because you get 3 perks per column. It's just like, oh, you're basically guaranteed your god roll on your first drop. It's ridiculous. It's so frustrating. And there's like Destiny 2 has so little chase. I mean, I guess like the big chase is armor, but like it's a pain in the ass to get really good armor. So, oh man. Here's hoping that whatever's next is better. I'm gonna wrap things up. I got a bit more classwork to do, then I want to try and get some more stuff done for this video. Like this class is draining me. It's good. It's very important, and honestly, like I like the material, but it's just there's so much to do. And I'm gonna try and get this video out over the weekend, but we'll see. It won't be any later than next Tuesday, I'd say. But don't you know, I guess don't get your hopes up. You know, just it'll drop when it's ready. And I think it'll be ready this weekend. But I don't know. So we'll see. Oh man. It's freaking crazy, dude. Like, you know, when this dropped, you know, I just Like when it first went, my friend was like, "It's actually over," and then I put it's like June 9th, Age of Triumph update for Destiny 2. It's done, man. Also, Legendary Marks are coming back. I didn't mention that. That's cool. Like a lot of so much cool stuff is coming in June at the expense of this being the last update. You know? Yeah, hopefully everyone's in the 5th stage of grief right now, acceptance. Yeah. I wouldn't go that far, but it's a similar thing. Man. Yeah. Just thinking. Don't really know what to feel. The 2 live service games that I actually played and put a lot of time into are both no longer being updated. Well, I'm tired for a lot more reasons than just the fact that one of my favorite games of all time is done. Man. Well, I guess in good news, yeah. In good news, yeah, this morning I got we hit 500 subs, which is crazy. I already made that post and talked about it. So, but man, I made that first video on a whim just for the hell of it. Didn't really plan on making any more. Then it exploded. It's like, oh shit. Well, I can do that on the side. I've got time. Dude, I can I have the energy to stream for 2.5 hours once a week, if that. I can't do it that long. I don't like talking to myself. And then if you get a chatter, it's like, oh, okay. It's not as bad. But if you've got no one there, you're sitting there with one viewer and just talking to yourself, it's weird. I couldn't do it. Also, something that pisses me off about a lot of small content creators like myself that stream, just the insane abundance of AI thumbnails. It's like, bro, spend there are free Photoshop alternatives on the internet. I make all my thumbnails in Photopea. It's not that hard to make a decent thumbnail. It really isn't that hard. And a lot of people aren't gonna click on AI thumbnail stuff, dude. You're killing your potential audience because you're lazy. If you want to make something out of making content, like spend a little extra time, because you won't go anywhere otherwise. Yeah, like I see so many, dude. It's so disgusting. I hate it. Like I can understand be like using like that as like a reference, but like don't like publish any of that. Though at the same time, like using like an AI thumbnail as a reference is also like lazy and stupid. You should be able to you should be capable of thinking of something, you know? Like can you imagine like I know that some people can't like visualize stuff in their heads, but that's not common. Like I don't know. Whatever. Now I'm rambling about nothing. Like like this Monday's video, the yeah, like it, like well, it's not actual AI, but it's you know whatever. They are extremely convenient. Is how I'll put it. Well, generative AI. There are AI as a tool isn't inherently bad, but like the way that generative AI, like the way like how public facing it is and like the way it's used, that's all bad. But there are a lot of like good uses for it. Like it's old example. No, yeah, yeah. Though I don't. Oh crap. A friend of mine talked about it with me a little while ago. I don't remember what it's called, but there's a way to encode image files now that make it so when AI scans the file corrupts. Allegedly, this is me trying to remember something that a friend said like 4 weeks ago. So don't take my word for it, but if it's true, that's really freaking cool. But who knows? Like last Monday's thumbnail. Oh, this Monday, whatever. That you know, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I think it looks pretty freaking cool. Yeah. The dude, that took me so freaking long to make. not not that it's like a really difficult design or anything, but the hard part was getting the faction icons cropped out and looking, decent. That took forever. Like I had I had dim zoomed in to like 300%, took a screenshot, opened it in like the built-in like photo editor in on Windows, rotated the image 45 degrees so it'd be a square, cut it, cropped it real nice, and then boom, saved it. Opened it up in Photo P, rotated it back to be upright, with the alpha layer behind it, cleaned up the edges. Oh, that took so long. That was insane. Really happy with that it turned out. Now I have those images made for future videos and such. Like, great. I mean, I used those cutouts in the Nightfall video too for the factions. So great stuff. But that sucked to make. Oh man. Honestly, I would go back and update the. Yeah, I would go back and update the weapon shopping list thumbnail and make it a bit cleaner. But I can't because I forgot to save the project file. So I only have the PNG. I could go in, like open the PNG, open up the file, and just like put like the better looking text over top of what I have there. But I could do that. Whatever. Maybe later. Yeah, dude. I didn't make that mistake again. Not saving the project file. Like right before we started, or right before the stream started, I made that thumbnail real quick and the starting student screen. You know, we just whipped those up real quick. I did some research to figure out what the fonts were that Destiny uses, so I could have the stuff that I type on screen for videos or in thumbnails be, have the consistent style. Honestly, it looks way better. Looks so much better. But a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I have like 2 things to test for the next video, for the currency video. It's just 2 different Glimmer Farm spots. That's all I've got left to do. And then I have to just, make the script nice instead of just having that rough outline, do the voiceover, edit the video, boom, done. If I do the Glimmer testing tonight and get the voiceover done, I can edit it over Friday and Saturday, hopefully get it out Sunday or Monday. We'll see. But I don't know. I'm not going to rush it too much because I want to make sure that it's good and that I get proper sleep. Because when I did the weapon video, I think I was up until that went live. I think Saturday. Was that a Saturday? When the hell did that go live? Yeah. Wait. What? That's the armor video. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, it was a Saturday. I was up probably till like 3 a.m, finishing up the editing for that. Then like published it. Well, scheduled it to go live Saturday that midday. Ugh. I regret doing that. That's bad. Can't do that. Not gonna do that again. I'd rather take an extra day to finish a video and like not kill my sleep and feel like crap. Because the quality of the video is not gonna go down if I don't finish it. If I don't rush. I'd rather, being healthy about it's pretty important, I think. I'd say. Yeah, I can't. I sacrifice sleep a lot when I do for like I don't get anywhere near enough sleep as I should. It's a bad habit. It's a really old habit. Well, here's the thing, like when I get like working on something and like really really going on it, I just do it until I'm done or until I can't anymore. So, like, if I'm mowing my lawn and we've got a big yard, I'm doing that until either I'm done with the yard or I'm too tired to finish. And usually completing the task happens before I get too worn out. So It's not good. I really should improve my sleep. Uh, but we'll get there. I've got a lot of video ideas that I've wrote down for stuff. So gotta get well, gotta get this one out, and I can start working on whatever's next. I've got a few that are gonna be like long term. Got a lot of stuff to work on. Then I can do it. But luckily, one of my ideas was how to calculate your damage and everything. Like comparing whatever uh oh my brain, comparing like the PvP sandbox to PvE, like how you can like com- just all like the numbers, all like the nitty gritty details. I didn't realize that Mercules way back in the day made like a super insane spreadsheet that gave all of those numbers already. So that's cool. If I made a video with that stuff, I'd what? I'd probably just talk about I'd probably like summarize it and go over some stuff there because I think that's interesting. Cat, what are you doing? Well, I mean, like the PvP metas, the PvE and PvP metas, yeah, they're different, but like the damage numbers and everything, like you can actually like have like direct comparisons. Like there's a lot of math there. Oh, hey, don't bite me, jeez. The cat that's for my profile picture is my old cat Jasper. But this one who's terrorizing me right now is the new cat, and she's little, really hyper. So trying to keep her busy. Uh, for PvP weapon, well, here's the thing. I'm not a super big PvP guy, so I couldn't really tell you. Uh, I guess you want just it depends on the weapon archetype as well. The hand cannon is obviously really good. You want high aim assist and high range. Explosive rounds doesn't really matter for PvP. It's always helpful because of the flinch, but it's not necessary. Most cases, increased aim assist and accuracy is way better. So if you have hidden hand and hammer forged, you're pretty good. Eye of the Storm is always good. Uh, stuff like that for PvP. Yeah. That's why hand cannons are so good. If you can get really good with hand cannons and lightning grenades, you just like vaporize everybody in PvP. And Twilight Garrison. Well, what explosive rounds just like makes half of the damage, well, half of the body shot damage explosive, which means it's not affected by damage fall off. So it technically gives it infinite range as long as you can land a hit, but that's all it does. It's useful, but for things like PvP, if you have Hammer Force gives you bonus range and accuracy, and having high accuracy and high aim assist makes it way easier to land hits, which means you get more kills. Kind of. Are you talking D2 now? Blue Bucks? Yeah, with Distant Star. Oh, that Distant Star is the Year 3 Iron Banner Scout, isn't it? That one's pretty good. Same, it's the Mida archetype. It's not bad. Same hits to kill for as the slower archetype, like Vision of Confluence, but it shoots faster. No, Distant Star is faster firing. It's the next archetype up. Plan C is fantastic. I love Plan C. It's so fun. It's incredibly good in PvE as well. Honestly, if I had like completely forgotten about Plan C when I was making my video with the weapon shopping list video, which is why it isn't there. So, oops, my bad. Praetorian Foil is fun. I use it pretty much exclusively in VOG because it destroys oracles really well. If you hit it right, you pretty much like one hit them. It's either one or two, like, well, one shot or two shots. So the and I'm really happy that I finally got that Treads Upon Stars. So happy. I love Treads Upon Stars. It's so cool. No, I'm not gonna be hopping on for a good while. I have to finish. So I have to finish this freaking classwork, and then I can like rest for a little while. If I remember correctly, I think Light in the Abyss, the Crota fusion, I think it's the fastest charge rate in D1. What are you doing, Cat? Trying to get up into the window that's behind my desk. Last Extremity has some decent rolls. I have one with Life Support Firefly and Brace Frame or Quick Draw. With Brace Frame, it has just insane stability. Life Support and Firefly is always good. I really like it. Vision of Confluence is consistent, but none of the raid scouts in D1 have explosive rounds, so they just all are bad. Like, explosive rounds is a make or break perk on sky rifles because it's a 15% damage buff that has no requirement, which is why, like, you know, I'm really picky about scouts and why I didn't include so many. There are so many people who were like, dude, why did you include these scout rifles? Like, they don't have explosive rounds. Like, free damage is free damage, dude. Like, if I was making a PvP tier list, then that's completely different. But this is for PvE, and free damage is like the most important thing. Anything that can keep you alive, help you kill things, is like that's what makes or breaks a gun. That's why that life support and army of one, whatever that's called, Treads Upon Stars is like gonna be on me at all times. Badger CCL also has great rolls. Basically, all of the Year 2 Sky Rifles have great rolls. the year 3, a lot of the year 3 weapons, especially the vendor weapons, the way that their perks are laid out and everything makes them like really weird, like for getting a good roll. Some can get really, really good stuff, but like they're so like your options are whittled down pretty heavily. Like the wounded is pretty decent, but like any year 2 scout just tops it, which is why I grinded for that Treads Upon Stars, is not like the others, is also really good roll wise, but not quite as straightforward to obtain unless you could down patch. But I also really don't care for that model of scout rifle, so that's why I went for Treads Upon Stars, because it looks way cooler, and it has my favorite D1 sight, which is the base Vision of Confluence sight. So it's epic. Yeah, the year 3 stuff is, oh man, it's I mean, I started playing in year 3, but also like when I first started playing D1, I didn't know like anything. Knew so little. Hey, don't stand on that. Come on. Jeez. Yeah, Defiance of Yasmin's pretty solid. Like I especially like its sight. I know some people really don't like it, but I really enjoy it. It looks cool. Oh man. Okay. All right, let's look. Anguish of Dryston, dude, that is like the worst auto rifle in the game, bro. Genuinely. Shit. Dude, the reason why it's so bad is because it has the worst stability. No, like it's not even good in PvP, dude. Like it has the worst stability of any auto rifle in Destiny 1. Any other 450 or like what is that RPM? What is that RPM stat considered in Destiny 1? 77. Yeah. Like it's a 77 rate of fire auto, which is a 450 RPM, whatever. But it has its stability is so bad. So bad. Like even like similar stats, like similar stability stats on other auto rifles, it still kicks more. It's ridiculous. It's unacceptable. Yeah, I don't know how you like that thing, dude. Like, I cannot, like, if I get Anguish of Dryston, it's either used to infuse or it's gone. I think I have. Let me look at. I know I have. I uploaded. I think I uploaded my Destiny 2 beta stuff, beta playthroughs. I have a few of those. Did I put that in my Destiny 2 playlist? Oh shit! What? I didn't put. Oops! I'll have to update. I'll have to fix the Destiny 2 playlist I have because I made a. I have a few videos with the launch. Yeah. My favorite PvE auto is Genesis Chain. It's just so nice. I should probably add. There's probably a few things I need to add to my D2 playlist. Well, not probably. There are a bunch because I have day one of Season of Opulence and my team's attempt to do the raid. We only got through the first encounter, but hey, yes, I personally think there will be a Destiny 3. Like, I mean, here, right there, Beyond Destiny 2. If you want a Destiny prequel, play Destiny Rising. It's alternate universe, but like it's the closest stuff. Also, like if they're not going to make a game that takes place and all that stuff, it's either going to stay like in the lore books or they're going to make like other media, not video games, from it. Like I would personally make like either like animated shorts or something, or like the or high quality like 2D animated shorts or like high quality 3D animated stuff for the old lore, but I wouldn't make I wouldn't want video games from it because like that's a written era. Like there's no reason to go back. I do want Destiny 3 to be more like D1. I mean, D1 is objective. It has a lot. It's not objectively better, but there are a lot of aspects of Destiny 1 that work better, unlike Destiny 2. Mm-hmm. As for who the villain would be for Destiny 3, uh, well, it depends on what they do with the rest of the story because Shattered Cycle, like that's gone, that's canceled. Same with Alchemist, like the finishing of the Nine saga, that stuff's done. That's gone. So like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna continue that? Hey, cat, don't step on my keyboard, please. Come on. So I think lore wise, well, also like we have the whole deal with like Savathun and everything. Like Savathun left, so like she could be bad, but we'll see. Okay, Kat, you're gonna go play somewhere else for a little bit. Go torture your big sisters. I honestly haven't really followed like super in-depth stuff with Destiny lore recently, just because it's like I'm not a big fan of like them like making yeah I what I want for Destiny 3 is to take us outside of the solar system. Like, you know, whatever the end of like the prophecy thing is, like, oh, Earth is revitalized, humanity's finally expanding. Awesome. We've made a dent in the thing because like, you know, be awesome. And then it's like, okay, well, things are handled here, or like mostly handled here, and new threats. Yeah, Chase of Darkness. Go to Tor Bottle, take out the Zivu Arath's hive that took it over. Reclaim Reese, or go to New Reese where Aramis went, and help establish things there. I don't know, but like if they keep like if they keep humanity in just the last city and don't there's like no expansion from whatever the end of the Fate saga is, that it will be like, you know, like where we like save ourselves from the 9 or whatever the crap is going to be. I don't freaking know. That would be good. I'm really hoping because like we've been like the humanity's been stuck in this one city for a really freaking long time, and we've kind of defeated the big bad and have a bunch of allies. I'm pretty sure we can expand the last city or like start going to other places, you know. What do you mean by tie the games together? I mean, them having like references to like to their other franchises, that's just like been a Bungie thing since they started. That's not a really a new thing. Well, that Easter egg could either be Master Chief or the security officer from Marathon. He could be either or. That's what makes it interesting. Based off the end of Marathon Infinity, it could also be the security officer, but we've got no idea. Like Halo is Marathon, like the OG Marathon games. Like Halo is just like Marathon with a new coat of paint. Destiny is Marathon with a new coat of paint. That's all it is. Like same like core principles for characters, same like a lot like super heavy overlapping ideas for like especially for like the war minds and everything. The war minds are basically just like the AI for Marathon. It's basically exactly what they are. The you know your character being an unstoppable killing machine. It's what you are in Halo. It's what you are in the OG Marathon games. Like, Destiny's like, like the reason why there's so much overlap is because it's a Bungie sci-fi shooter, and that's just how they approach them. So like, it's just in their DNA that they're similar and they have ties to each other. I don't play Destiny on PS3. I know the games are still live. The game's still live, but I don't. I think it's just population. I think more people play on PS4 and Xbox One now. Well, the PS4 and Xbox One versions now. The one nice thing about the PS3 version is that the HUD, your in-game HUD doesn't have isn't parallax, doesn't have like the bend. So if I wanted to get numbers for stuff, it's way easier on the PS3 version. Only thing is I don't know if there's like weird balance things that happen post Taken King that would make that change. I don't know. I have to go back and look through freaking Destiny 1 patch notes. Ugh, I don't want to do that, but I might have to, and that sucks. The original Marathon games are pretty fun too. Free on Steam. Just they're from the '90s, so I think there's going to be a Destiny 3. I'm confident because Destiny prints money. It makes so much money. Sony would be really stupid to not make a Destiny 3, to not have to kind of nudge Bungie into making Destiny 3 because it makes so much freaking money. And also, if Bungie wants to win back goodwill with the community and like get a player base back, Destiny 3 is their only option. They could go with new IP, but that's way too risky. And there's an insane amount of people that are so burned by Destiny 2 that they will never return to the Destiny franchise unless there's a Destiny 3. Like if Destiny doesn't have like any content for like a year and a half or so, they're like, boom, here's the trailer for Destiny 3. You know? Like Game Awards 27, boom, Destiny 3 launches in 2028, like September 28 or whatever. Holy shit, that's so awesome. Give people a year and a year or so to like chill out. Cuz franchise fatigue is honestly, in my opinion, a big issue that Destiny's facing. So give everybody a bit of time to just chill, and then just like boom, here's the game. Like here it is. Be awesome. What, Elder Scrolls 6? Yeah, dude, that game's never coming out. crazy. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I said it like 30 minutes ago, but now I actually mean it. Yeah. So I got to get this work done and then get back working on the video. So I want to try and get that done. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good one, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. Do intend to stream a bit more, but you know. Thank you all. Have a good night.